What's going on, guys? Today we have the first day of this week's content schedule, which really isn't content that's in a game because, Madden 23 isn't out yet, but they are going to be revealing. Today is the top 10 running backs. Tomorrow I'm going to do a video on top 10 safeties and cornerbacks. Then Wednesday it's top 10 inside linebackers, outside linebackers, and defensive ends. 8-4, which is Thursday night, there's going to be a special stream. I can show you this, guys. I can show you this right now. And then 8-5 Friday, we have top 10 tight ends and the wide receivers, quarterbacks. Maybe that'll be the 8-4 stream. I really don't know what's going to be in that stream. That could also be like Mutt Master and maybe season 1 stuff. I don't really know, but all I know is today we're going to be talking about the top 10 core elite. By the way, these are the core elite guys. The top 10 core elite running back. Okay, so here are our top 10 core elite running backs, and kind of keep in mind while you're seeing this that the fastest player that we've seen, yes, we haven't seen like Tyreek Hill yet, but the fastest player we've seen across all positions has 86 speed. Also, the all Madden pre-order edition Barry Sanders also has that 86 speed, and depending on how weight factors in, I kind of breezed over some of these guys' stats. I would probably take that pre-order Barry Sanders, not to mention he also has the evasive ability, and if you think back to previous Maddens, having that evasive ability early when players are much slower than what you're kind of used to at the end of the year is super overpowered. And I also do kind of like the core elite card art. I know it's not flashy, but I for some reason I like it. I don't know what it is about it, but I do enjoy it. But let's just get started. We're gonna start with our number 10 guy and just work our way up. Number 10, we got Cordero Patterson. Happy to see Cordero Patterson make it. Like I'm a big Cordero Patterson fan, and to see him make it in the top 10 of core elite running backs just makes me happy. The speed, not that great. And also one more thing that I'm just kind of noticing, we don't know much about this game yet. But no power up on the card art. Could that mean power ups are gone? I doubt it. Could that mean training's gone? Maybe that'd be a W. Hey, training being gone, I think is a big W. But maybe it's just a mistake. Maybe it'll be on the next card. I don't really know. But yeah, it's not. I literally just noticed that there's just no power up logo or NCAT or NAT logo here, which there usually is if you look at the other cards from like last year's game. But Najee Harris, kind of the same thing with the 82 speed, 81 acceleration. Keep in mind, the core elite cards usually not the greatest. Usually like there's like 2 or 3 solid core elite guys that you're gonna want to look at. Joe Mixon, kind of the same thing. Najee Harris though could be interesting because he's like 230 pounds. I think he was like I think he may have been 230 last year, which is, I mean, if you're on next gen, I'd imagine weight's still gonna matter. And look at this guy right here. He put the Breece Hall in there. Yeah, like the Breece Hall RP is probably better than these low core elite guys, and maybe even these higher ones too. Definitely gonna be better than Eckler. Obviously, we can't see all the stats. I'm sure Eckler's gonna have, good pass catching. That's just what Eckler is. Also kind of low COD for Eckler as well, which is low COD for Eckler. Okay, interesting. Where was I? Okay, I gotta go up. Wait, never mind. Oh, can I go left and right here? Oh, I can. Okay, look at Twitter, man. Look at how they're revolutionizing the game. And then we have Alvin Kamara here, 83 speed. Okay, I kind of wish that, I don't know. Do you guys like the fact that the speed's a little bit lower on these core elites? I mean, I guess it makes sense. I feel like there's so much new content, like kind of so soon, where these core elite cards are never really relevant besides powering up cards. But again, there's no power up logo. Just kind of what I'm noticing. Could it mean anything? I don't know. Christian McCaffrey, 83 speed. He's always kind of cheated on the speed. One thing I am kind of surprised about is him not even having 80 catching, and also the COD at 84 is kind of interesting. But again, I feel like all the athleticism stats really haven't reached really over 86. Which could be a good thing as far as the pacing this year for content. But we are now, he was number 5, right? That was number 5, I believe. Christian McCaffrey number 5, which is kind of crazy. Number 4, we got Dalvin Cook, and we're now up to 84 speed. The COD kind of matches CMC's. If I had a choice between CMC and Dalvin Cook, I'd probably say Dalvin, just because. Yeah, I mean, the pass catching could be nice. I mean, honestly, I feel like, is there a chance that running back like catching might actually matter this year after what last year's Madden was? I mean, there's a chance. There is a solid opportunity that it actually might mean something this year. I mean, there was drop passes in last year's game, but dude, Wheel Route Simulator last year it got a little bit ridiculous. You were catching everything with your running backs. And now we got number 3, who's not going to be a good pass catcher, but it's Nick Chubb. I feel like his speed was kind of cheated. You know what I mean? His speed was kind of cheated. Yeah, dude, Nick Chubb can move. Nick Chubb can move. I wish strength was on here too, because I know y'all saw him lifting that bar and it was bending, bro. I don't know much about lifting weights or anything, but all I know is when the bar is bending, that's probably a lot of weight. I saw him doing that, so he's got to have good speed. Won't be the best power back on here today. We all know who that's gonna be. But Nick Chubb cards, can we talk about how they're consistently hoed? Like, they're always cheated. They're always, dude, Nick Chubb cards are always cheated. He had the Madden Machines card. Was it this year where he had the limited time card that no one like was never worth it? I think it was this year. Maybe it was last year. But Nick Chubb cards always are cheated, man. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous for Nick Chubb, man. I'm a Nick Chubb fan too. Nick Chubb, I still can't believe Cordero Patterson made the top 10. When I saw this, I was like, damn. I mean, he had a good year, right? He's got better catching than CMC. I guess that makes sense. Does that make sense though? I mean, he was like a receiver turned running back kind of guy, right? That's what he was. It's in Madden 21, his position was receiver. Huh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'm not gonna challenge that. Let me know what you guys think down below about that one though, because that one definitely a little bit interesting. Coming in at number 2, no surprise here, we got Jonathan Taylor. We're now up to 85 speed. Unfortunately, like day one with Breece Hall and Barry Sanders, we know they're gonna be in the game, and kind of knowing where core elite price points are within like the first like 2.5 weeks, this card, like a lot of these core elite cards, are probably not going to be worth it, just because, you know, the bang for your buck's just not that great, especially because, like I said, you're gonna have Breece Hall dropping day 1, you're gonna have Barry Sanders in the game day 1. I guess Breece is the only one that people who didn't get the All Madden pre-order can buy, or if you didn't do, I mean, if you did RPs, you can always pick him, but there should be Breece Halls on the auction house. There should be, so you can technically obtain him. So I guess that does make sense. The Barry you're not gonna be able to sell, so yeah, that makes sense too. I want to check on the. Hold on one sec. I know this video is just kind of raw and uncut, but yeah, that's kind of what this is right now. But I want to look back at. Oh, that doesn't make sense. But you see right here, like, I know this card wouldn't be a power up. I also don't know what this means. The BND. What does BND mean? Does anyone know? If you know what it means, let me know. But obviously, he's not gonna have the power up. But they did go out of their way to put this little icon on the card, so clearly they're doing that. Maybe I can find an example of where there would be a power up. I don't know if they've revealed anything yet like that, but definitely something to look for. Definitely interesting. They haven't shown anything like that yet. The RPs are gonna have power ups, so they haven't shown anything that could be powered up, I guess, besides these core elite cards. But just kind of look out for that. I mean, I'd be down. I'd be so down if they got rid of training and all these things. I feel like you spend so much coins in training when you want to switch from one running back to another. And this will kind of maybe make the market a little bit more lively. You know what I mean? I think it'll make the game feel more fresh because you're always trying new cards with really not as much of a penalty. But I'm sure they're gonna find a way to still screw us. But whatever. Number 1. Wait, did I finish going over Jonathan Taylor? I kind of want to say some more things about him. But yeah, good carrying. Jonathan Taylor's gonna have good carrying, a good break tackle, the trucking, the COD. Okay. 85 speed, and of course the final guy is Derrick Henry. 84 speed on Derrick Henry. He's still gonna be a monster. I feel like there probably won't be another running back like him in the game that has that speed weight combination. Like, Barry's not gonna have that weight, so if you want to use that weight, Derrick Henry's gonna be your number 1 option. But again, 88 overall. This card's gonna be super expensive because of the name. And I feel like every year since I've been playing this game, you look at Derrick Henry's stats, his core elite stats, you think to yourself, probably not worth it, probably won't be that good. But I always feel like I find myself using his cards because they always play so well day 1, where he just bounces off guys. And like the 88 trucking, that's like one of the higher stats we've seen in general this year, which is probably going to play crazy. So those are our top 10 core elite running backs day 1. I would put Breece Hall and Barry Sanders both ahead of these guys. We still got to see, you know, season 1 stuff, if they're even doing seasons again this year. If there's a MUT Master, team champion, or team captain that could be in front of these guys. But maybe some team builders get in front if that's a thing again this year. But yeah, I feel like the cards that we've already seen are definitely better. But yeah, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. Madden 23 content, and Madden 23 is kind of starting to come through the, the Twitter space. So I'll be making videos throughout the week this week. And then yeah, Madden 23 is around the corner. So hit that subscribe button, and yeah, I will see you boys in the next one.